Good morning. Sorry I didn't get a chance to put this video out earlier, but I wanted to make sure I had some sunlight, which means I have to do it on the weekends. Here is a quick review of my plants. Cat palm is looking brighter than usual. I have my spider plants are doing very well. And these, I don't think I showed you these before, but these are the lighter ones are lemon seeds and the darker ones are apple seeds that I'm drying right now so that I can plant them in a little bit. And there was a little bit of a change. I am going to be getting a cat soon, and I removed the big, the shelving unit that I had here into my bedroom, but I will show you that in a little bit. But here is a glance at my house plant, which is doing wonderfully well. You can see that I could probably get a cutting off of that in a little bit and then start repotting those. And here is my potato plant. It's probably about just up to my mid-arm by my bicep if I stand up, and it's in this container here. Although, I'm wondering if it's starting to die back or if the heat is just getting to it, because I'm starting to get this, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm starting to get the brown edges. I wasn't sure if that might be blight, because I know that tomatoes suffer from it, but I didn't know about potatoes. So I gave it some more water, made sure it was in the shade, and yeah, I'll see how it goes in the next few days. It hasn't flowered yet, so I do know that if it dies back, it's supposed to mean that the potatoes are ready, so I might stick my hand in there and dig down to see if there are potatoes in there at nighttime so that they're not, they don't get bothered by the sun. Next, on to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Okay, here we have the hyacinths, and those bulbs have been nesting quite nicely, and you can see they're starting to open up here. And here, these two were my first. That one is a little slower, but still coming along, and I can't wait to see what they're going to produce. That should be a lot of fun. And next, on to the bedroom. Okay, so what I've done is, this used to be a wardrobe for my costumes, because I cosplay. If you don't know what that is, you can Google cosplay. It's basically dressing up like your favorite character from an anime movie or something like that, and acting like them for a little bit. But anyway, this was my costume closet. I put my costumes all in the real closet, and I put all my plants in here because it gives good sunlight, although I don't know that my room has the ideal conditions that my living room had, because I do get a lot of sunlight, but the temperature fluctuates too much here, I think. So basically my onions have died. My whatever the mint was, I don't think I gave it the right conditions, but we'll have to see. Here's my cabbage, which I think I have to seriously replant, because I think they're growing too big for their container. Cabbage. My edamame, I think one of them survived. This poor little thing. We'll see what happens. I have to give it a better container, I believe. But here's my aloe, which seems to like this environment over there. That is my cut up pothos, and look at the shoots coming from the poinsettia. And my sweet pea, I have to figure out how to get that supported well. And over here I have my tomato plants, which I don't think survived that well either. I had them covered and that looked like it was doing well, but I put the last of my tomato seeds, you see that clump over there, the bunch? Right there. I put the whole container with the peat pot, this thing. I put it inside the container, and when I moved the whole container, it crushed the other plants. So this plant over here was my strongest tomato plant, and I totally killed it. So that was my fault. Yeah. Sorry, tomatoes. Other than that, I will show you my little rose bush. Okay, so this is the rose bush. All the blooms did their blooming and then left. I actually have some of them drying over there, so that I can have, hi Ping, dry them up to see if I can make some rose water or something. But you see, I have some new growth, which is fantastic. Over there, over here, and a lot over here. I've been trying to get in between here to get the leaves that are yellowing and need to be pruned away, but I was getting stuck with thorns. And luckily for Christmas, I received gloves. So I can now use my gloves and go in there and do whatever I have to. From the roots, or from the stems, I don't know if I can get in there to see it, but it looked like there were 4 different plants in here. So I think what I will do is I will go in and separate the plants and plant them in a square planter or a rectangular planter and just put them there along the window. So they're not so crowded in that one little container. And this is going to be week 3 for the rose seeds, which are here. So they're being kept nice and moist. You can see that humidity there. It seems to be going well. So we'll see. I mean, it's supposed to take a while for them to actually sprout and come up, but we'll find out soon. See you guys next week.